everyone. Welcome back to Crazy and Funzilla. Today, we're diving into a magical and heartwarming tale that has captured the hearts of both children and adults alike. That's right, we're talking about The Tale of Despereaux, an enchanting story of bravery, hope, and the importance of embracing our differences. If you're a fan of classic storytelling, this one is definitely for you. Let's get started. So, what's The Tale of Despereaux all about? Well, it's a story that follows the adventures of a brave little mouse named Despereaux Tilling. Unlike other mice, Despereaux is curious, fearless, and fascinated by the world around him. The kingdom of Dor where he lives has fallen into despair after the tragic death of the queen, which led to the banishment of Soup. Yes, Soup. It may sound quirky, but this is where the tale's charm lies. Despereaux is born into a world where mice are expected to behave timidly, scurrying away from danger, and avoiding interactions with humans. But Despereaux has other ideas. He dreams of becoming a knight, and despite his small size, he's determined to live a life full of courage and chivalry. This sets him on a journey that brings him face to face with Princess P, a rat named Roscuro, and even the darker, hidden parts of the castle. Now, the story isn't just about Despereaux. There are multiple characters whose stories intertwine beautifully. Roscuro, for instance, is a rat who longs for light and goodness but ends up turning to darkness when he feels rejected by the world above. Then there's Miggery Sow, a poor servant girl who dreams of becoming a princess but finds herself caught up in a much bigger plot. All of these characters' lives collide in unexpected ways, making the story rich with layers and emotions. One of the most magical aspects of The Tale of Despereaux is the way it explores themes like courage, forgiveness, and redemption. Despereaux's character, though small in size, teaches us that bravery isn't about how big you are, but about the size of your heart. His willingness to confront danger for the sake of what's right is inspiring and makes him an incredibly likable protagonist. On the other hand, we have Roscuro, who serves as a complex antagonist. Unlike many stories where the villain is pure evil, Roscuro is a tragic figure. He's someone who once sought the light but was pushed into darkness by circumstances. His story adds a layer of sadness and understanding to the idea of villainy. In a way, the story is asking us to think about how our actions affect others and whether people deserve second chances. Miggery Sow's character is another emotional arc that adds depth to the story. She's been mistreated her whole life and longs for something better, which makes her sympathetic even when she's making questionable choices. Her dream of becoming a princess contrasts with the reality she faces, creating a sense of yearning that many viewers can relate to. The Tale of Despereaux does a wonderful job of showing how different characters handle hardship and dreams in their own unique ways. Now, let's talk about the visuals. Whether you're watching the animated film adaptation or imagining the scenes from the book, The Tale of Despereaux is a feast for the imagination. The Kingdom of Dor is depicted as both beautiful and somber, with vibrant scenes before the queen's death, and darker, more melancholic tones after. The contrast between light and dark plays a huge role in setting the mood, which mirrors the story's themes of hope and despair. Despereaux, as a character, is designed to be endearing. His oversized ears and wide eyes make him an instantly memorable figure. And the scenes where he's navigating the towering castle, or facing off against the rats in the dungeon, feel both grand and perilous from his tiny perspective. The film adaptation, in particular, uses color and shadow effectively to convey the emotional undertones of each scene. So why should you give The Tale of Despereaux a watch or read? Well, it's one of those rare stories that appeals to both children and adults. Kids will love the adventure, the humor, and the magical world. Adults, on the other hand, will find themselves drawn to the deeper messages about courage, the consequences of our choices, and the power of hope. It's a story that's layered with meaning, and no matter how old you are, there's something in it for you. In conclusion, The Tale of Despereaux isn't just about a little mouse with big dreams. It's a beautifully told story about facing the darkness in the world, and in ourselves, and finding the light. Whether it's Despereaux's bravery, Roscuro's longing for redemption, or the kingdom's journey from despair to hope, the story weaves together a rich tapestry of emotions and lessons. It's a timeless tale that reminds us of the importance of kindness, bravery, and never giving up on our dreams. That's all for today's review. If you enjoyed this magical adventure as much as I did, don't forget to leave a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments below. Have you read The Tale of Despereaux? Or watched the movie? What's your favorite part of the story? Let me know. And of course, Don't forget to subscribe to crazy_funzilla for more book and movie reviews. Until next time, keep exploring new stories and stay curious.